Hello Team Dearman, me and Alan here. I thought I'd answer some of your Facebook questions this morning. Excuse me for looking a bit tired, but I had 2 shows yesterday and it's taken me a little while to wake up. More caffeine, I think. So here we go with your questions. Samantha Evans, you asked me what would be my dream role in the West End, excluding Glinda. That's a tough one. I would love to play another quirky role, maybe something like Elwood's in Legally Blonde, and maybe I could take Alan with me instead of a chihuahua. Or Roxy Hart in Chicago, I'd love to do that. But I'd also love to do a play, maybe a thriller or a comedy in London. That would be good fun. And also some TV acting, because I never have. But my huge passion and something that I'm determined to pursue is TV presenting. So lots to do, lots to fit in, so keep your eyes peeled. Rachel Cherry, you asked me what's it like going from pantomime to playing Glinda in the West End. I love pantomime. I would never put a downer on pantomime. It's good fun, it's great family entertainment. And when it's done well, it's a real Christmas treat. But nothing really compares to playing Glinda in Wicked. I was over the moon when I got the job, and I'm still having an absolute ball. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Rachel Cherry. Bye. Katie Whiteley, you asked me, has anything ever gone wrong on stage and how did I cope with it? Lots of funny little things have gone wrong on stage. Not too much has happened to me, I'm very thankful to say. I've forgotten words dreadfully before and had to make them up, which is very scary when you have a couple of thousand people watching. But yeah, costume faults, things pinging off. But I'm afraid there's nothing very exciting or dramatic to tell you there. Just forgetting my words, which actually is bad enough. And fingers crossed it will never happen in Wicked. Bye. Hello, Hannah Halden. Your question was, how do I make my dressing room me? Or you wrote, how do you make your dressing room you? I like everything very neat and tidy. I've just had it decorated, so it's all very cream with purple doors, and I have a purple towel with pink rose lights that Rachel Tucker bought me around my mirror. And I like having photographs of my friends and family. And most of the time, Alan's in there with me. Here's Alan. Alan, say hi. Hello. Yeah, so it's very nice and cosy, and I have my lights dimmed low and my music on. And yeah, that's how I make my dressing room me. Rebecca Leary, you asked, is there anything we do to keep the show fresh, since we've been in the show for quite a while now? I think what I do is I always imagine that I've never performed the show before, and just literally think about every word I'm saying and like it's new for the very first time, and continuously think about the story and the message that you're trying to get across. But yeah, never once been bored of the show, bored of playing Glinda. Of course we get our days when we're tired, but the minute you get out on the stage and you see the audience out there, you're ready to tell the story of Wicked. So I hope that answers your question, Rebecca. Bye. Yvonne Kelly Patterson, you wanted to know, do I feel that working alongside the talents of people such as Rachel Tucker limits me or aids my performance? Definitely doesn't limit me. I would say that when I'm working alongside somebody who is incredibly talented and passionate about what they do and wants the same things as I do, which is to perform to your very best level and to put the story of the show across to the audience as well as we can, then that can only help and aid in a performance, I think. If you're on the same level as the person you're playing opposite, it definitely encourages you to be better and to give the very best show that you can. Claire Baker, I love your question. Who taught you to sing so good? That's a good question. I've just sung all my life and I love singing, and I think everyone should love singing. And I did have singing lessons from about the age of 12, back at my old theatre school, the Saragoff Theatre School. And yeah, I've just and then I went on to train at Lane Theatre Arts, and obviously had training there. So yeah, I think I'm always aspiring to be better, and I'm always training my voice still. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Claire. Hello, Jennifer Franklin. You want to know, is there any news on a second album? I am going to be doing a second album. I'm going to be recording, start recording in the next month. I'm not going to give anything away just yet, but I'm very, very excited. I'm looking forward to what you guys think. So watch this space. Hello, Vicky Price. You asked me, what is the best motto or piece of advice that I've been given to live my life by? I would always say to anybody, never try to be something you're not. Always be yourself. Be confident in who you are. I think that's a very important message. Otherwise you'll never be happy and you'll never be content, and your friends should love you for the way you are, and if people don't, then they're not your friends. Another motto that I love is always buy a good bed and good shoes, because if you're not in one, you'll be in the other. Suzanne Franklin, she asked me, am I going to try and get tickets for the Olympics in London? I haven't. I have to say, I'm not a huge sports fan, I'm afraid. I do love watching things like gymnastics. I guess it's because it's a kind of more performance, maybe, based sport. So yeah, I'll probably say gymnastics, but I won't be trying to get tickets. I hope you are, though, and I hope you get them, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye. Hello, Gemma McAfee. You asked me, when did I realise that I wanted to do musical theatre? And you wrote, love you, Louise. So I love you too. I realised I wanted to do musical theatre from a very young age. I've been dancing since I was 3, so from ever since I can remember, my parents, my dance teacher, took me to watch musicals, and I just remember thinking how much I would love to be in a musical. Yeah, and then when I got to school leaving age and had to decide whether to stay on or leave, I just spoke to my parents and decided that I desperately wanted to go and train professionally, and so I did. So from the answer basically is ever since I can remember. Bye. I hope I pronounced this right, but Rebecca Dio, or Dio, your question was, who are my inspirations and why? I have been inspired by so many people over the years. From when I was younger, musical theatre, in musical theatre I was inspired by Ruthie Henshall and Lindsay Haitley. They are both actresses who I aspire to be like, and they're just pure class. They're such classy women with incredible voices. They're wonderful actresses. And yeah, also Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Etta James, Aretha Franklin are all pop artists who inspired me as well. But also friends. I have so many wonderful, talented, beautiful friends who inspire me every single day. So I hope that answers your question. Matthew Six. You're a big Disney fan and you want to know who is my favourite Disney character. I love Disney films, I always have. And I can't think of my favourite, but when I was younger I loved Snow White and Cinderella. But I watch Snow White now with my little niece, so Snow White is one of my favourite Disney characters. But I like the new Disney characters as well. The slightly more modern ones, Ariel in Little Mermaid, Fiona in Shrek. Is that Disney? That's really bad. I think it's Disney. Yes, it's Disney. Yeah, Fiona in Shrek. She's cool. I'd like to play that, I think. That might be my chance to be green. What do you think? Hi, I'm Mark Woodford. You asked if I could learn any skill instantly, what would it be? First, to play the piano or play my guitar that I've had for about 5 years and still can't play. I should have done that years ago, and I really, really wish I had. Also, to learn another language, I'd love to be able to speak French or Spanish instantly. I did Spanish at school, GCSE level, and was quite good, but it's all gone over my head now. I can't remember hardly any of it, except ¿Cuánto es tu cumpleaños? Guess what that means, guys? ¿Cuánto es tu cumpleaños? Answers on a postcard. Well, this is my signing off video. I hope I answered all your questions. I ran down the Facebook messages and tried to find them all. If I didn't and it wasn't in one of the other answers I gave, please pop it onto Facebook and I'll try and answer it as soon as I can. Thank you so much for all your lovely photos and messages, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.